Hello everyone, yours truly, Chrislevi13, and over the years throughout social media, you've come to know me as a gamer who likes a wide variety of different games, no matter if it's Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, no matter the publisher, developer, studio, no matter what it is. If it's a racing game, wrestling game, fighting game, it's first-person shooter, it's open world, it's puzzles, whatever it is, platformer. I like a wide variety of games, and that's why I bring you the content that I bring you. But yesterday, at the Xbox and Bethesda E3 Showcase 2021, they finally showed more of the game we knew was going to be there, and that is Halo Infinite, with more of the story, which I like where they're going with the things, you know? They're still tugging at the heart of Master Chief, but they're also going to, it seems like, the biggest Halo ring in the universe. So, how's it all going to play together? We'll have to wait and see when it comes out this holiday. But the thing that really can draw me to is the multiplayer, because the multiplayer is going to be free to play in addition to being some of the massive multiplayer that it's ever been for the Halo series. And just a day later, as I woke up and I saw IGN, GameSpot, all these different places getting ready to do this thing for Halo. And I'm like, they already had their announcement at E3. What's this? And then it said multiplayer overview. So we're going to sit here, react to the video, and then talk a little bit about it after the fact. And I want you to know, what do you all think about Halo multiplayer? Did you enjoy it for 2, 3, Reach, 5? Do you like the stuff in Master Chief Collection? What do you like with Halo multiplayer? I enjoy it a lot, you know, because it's different than what you get with COD, Battlefield, Apex, Fortnite. It's its own thing. It stays in its own lane, and I really, really like it, even though there is some similarities with a few of the other ones that I mentioned. But anyway, let's switch over, and let's get right down to seeing what this is all about, because I have not seen it yet.
Just the feeling of like being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
Like how that stuff they talk about
down, and he's like laying in. I see kill assist.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick, I am there.
Ha ha ha!
Remember how excited I was with like this big combat with vehicles going all over the place.
Halo means something different for everyone, right? I think that's what makes Halo great.
Halo means a lot to me, people. Halo means a lot to me. I may not be the forefront of the content that I create, but Halo means a lot to me.
Halo multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena style.
If you're looking at my reaction, watch it and you're going to see
big team
really
battle,
on
this wide open, vehicle infused kind of combat. We're
like
taking
how two different sides
awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in ways that'll feel fresh to old players and really exciting to new players. We're going to give you great ways to customize your Spartan, really make your super soldier your own, and we're kicking off a journey, an experience that's going to evolve month to month, season to season.
Like I got all the pieces back in the back that got Halo on it. Modern
For me,
legacy.
working through this multiplayer of this game, and the toughest challenge
look at that guitar and those guitar pedals.
How do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new?
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite. Not just like in a way where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel like, oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo, as well as an iteration of where Halo can go next.
Like how they got the grappling hook in there.
The vision of Arena was all about a tight experience. It was all about being fair. It was all about earning everything on the map, earning everything, every kill you get.
Going back to like what is the core foundation of what made the great Halo multiplayer arena matches great. Halo, it's really about fair and balanced starts. So everybody's on equal footing when they come off the rip. And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging. It's about finding new toys and
I love picking up some of the guns that you pick up in there. It's like stuff would drop in there and everybody runs for like the.
I feel like the answer to that
guns
question
and all that.
is the sandbox. Like the sandbox.
Sandbox.
Is
Okay,
Halo.
cool.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are true to Halo, but what are the things that fans haven't seen yet.
Equipment is back, but equipment is kind of has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of if you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch of kills, would you do that, or could you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side of a map to backcap a stronghold? We saw it as like another avenue of not just skill expression but tactics for teams to
I like that.
The exciting combinatory nature of this toy plus this toy and how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at how the power-ups play, like your classic power-ups, like the overshield and the active camouflage. For this title, what we're looking at, what we're excited for, is you pick that up and you choose when you activate it. It goes into your inventory. If you haven't used it and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield and then they can take it, use it for themselves. That to me is very legacy, but we took the equipment side of it and modernized it. When it comes to the vehicles, we went in and decided to invest a lot in the systems. When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off, my hood can get blown off. There's different aspects of the vehicle that change how the vehicle handles now. And that's something that's brand new.
The other thing we added to that is like this doomsday mechanic. So when you hit this threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much, you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you gotta choose what you wanna do with the last minutes of this vehicle.
Ride it, make it a bomb.
Has this like multi-storage compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into. So if you want to put attached turrets, power weapons, fusion coils, objectives, and that is what's really making the Razorback kick a lot of butt in MP and campaign.
The levels define pace for the game, how frantic it is, and they define that iconic fantasy for players as they're entering that match. What do they want to do? What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that combat?
Bam! I like that they dropped this, let people know more about it. Because the more,
for me, BTB
is
all about experiencing
but you
the full extent of the sandbox
more,
of
so
Halo,
they don't sit there and feel like you're just going to drop something and it's going to be trash, or
the
you're
vehicles,
just going to delay something.
Weapons, the equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up. Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases anymore. We have Pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander in your ear telling you that Pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
Scorpion tank is inbound.
We have Halo 2 style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the field.
That's where it makes it feel like a real battlefield, and it's very exciting.
This is not just more players, this is just this certain beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
I'm liking everything I see so far.
The announcer is your big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like the way it was before. Personal AI is really a reflection and information for the player.
Personal AI. Personal AI, okay.
So if a player grabs
something
a flag,
unique.
your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy flag.
What if we can let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality and their mood the best?
They add to the sense of me as a Spartan being more important, and for us in multiplayer, it is really about becoming a Spartan. Your Spartan. You are you inside of the Halo universe.
The body of customization content that we
have
on
I'm liking this.
ensures that there will be millions of customization combinations for Spartans on the battlefield.
Ooh, I like that. I've always liked the customization.
Armor coatings, armor emblems, various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization offerings there.
I like that.
Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too. We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com as well as
Halo mobile app. So I'm at work, I'm gonna
the player also
go home and play the
customizes
game.
the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want the Spartan to represent the player as much as possible. They can change their body type and their voice, as well as choose prosthetics for the first time.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before. rewards. We're coming at this from a player-first mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important that everyone understands exactly how to customization content. And we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
I knew the
Battle
Pass
will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle Pass and choose which Battle Pass to put your progression towards.
So if I make progression in season 4, but yet I don't want none of that, I want stuff in season 2, I can put it there. Whoa! So if I missed out on an armor suit because I was busy, work something, or I didn't have the time to complete it,
a lot of our stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game. All customization is just cosmetic.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce new components, new looks, new gameplay for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the samurai already. That's one of our
that's the one we saw in the trailer.
Cores. Yes. And that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay for free.
Free to play. We learned about that last year, but now
the game. Like that was a big goal because how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? And they can when we have a new update, they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only are we free to play, but we're free to play on PC as well as console. And what that means is we're able to get the biggest audience we've ever had. Everybody gets to play with no barriers. And even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC and console at the same time is an amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like cross-play interesting and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends. That like some people have PCs and some people have consoles, and like let them talk to each other, let them be friends.
Why are you here?
Oh, what's this?
The Academy is a place that you can go with an MP to kind of onboard into the experience. It's great for
like
newer players who are still picking up the controls and also people who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking.
But yeah, that's cool. That is definitely cute.
Both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice with specific items, and also training mode that you can use.
That is cool that you got training mode with bots and different things in there. That is cool.
For players who are new to Halo, let's help them learn what this universe is about, some of these characters, what are they about, and help them kind of know the vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20 years, so that when they come in there, they don't feel like they're behind everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
I mean, I'm super jazzed about bots. I think they're awesome.
I feel like also for older people come in and they can relearn the game.
A variety of difficulties that kind of
before they go into multiplayer. Yes.
Wherever you're at in the experience.
Yes. Like that
Partnering with our players on the road to launch and after launch is absolutely critical, right?
Critical, and Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands.
Yes, put it in my
hands now.
Whether
it's seeing that people make in Forge, or the content that they're able to create with theater, watching streamers go after the game.
Yes,
to streamers. Get involved, you go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag, and we should be able to reach out to you if we want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
We feel like we've got a pretty good selection at launch and what's going to be there for our fans. And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already, and just can't wait to really get into that as soon as this game comes out.
New maps, new modes, new ways to customize your Spartan. Launch is just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far, and I'm looking forward to the road to launch, launch itself, and beyond.
Boom! Yeah! Halo Infinite multiplayer. Free to play. Halo Infinite campaign. Bada bing, bada boom! Yes, on all the Xbox devices, yes. 343 Industries.
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
So we just saw the Halo Infinite multiplayer overview that was shown this morning after yesterday's E3, where Halo was shown off more during the Xbox Bethesda showcase. So I'm definitely hyped that we got to see more of the concrete story. The game got polished up more, and definitely the multiplayer I've seen by there is definitely looking good. Free to play, more people will jump into the game and try it out. No loot boxes, phenomenal. You get to put your progression towards what battle pass you want that they have out there. Cool. If you get an older battle pass, you don't lose that stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Plus, the customization options are awesome. Then there's new modes, there's new maps, there's different things you can do. So I'm liking where they're going with that now. It's just time to, whenever game comes out, play the story, but also dive into the multiplayer as well. And check it out and see how it is one-on-one with me, yours truly, Chrislevi13. Will I do it right here on YouTube, or will I do it on Twitch? We'll see when that time comes, but definitely we're going to check it out. And definitely we're going to try to keep you all, as best as I can, updated on what's going on with Halo multiplayer and the Halo Infinite stuff as we roll into this series, you know, because as I was hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3 when it came out a few years ago, I want to stay on the same track like I did there with Halo, and that's definitely what we're going to do. This stuff looked really, really dope. So I want to know in the comment section below, what do you think about what Halo dropped this year? Was it home run? Dude, I don't think that, but do you think that? What do you give it out of a 1 through 10 if you had to? You know me, I'd probably give it about an 8. But hey, it's definitely good that we got it. They took a year and they said, hey, we're not just going to focus on the campaign and make everything look better there. They actually did the multiplayer. They're doing every aspect, and I can't wait for this game to be in our hands, on our consoles, for us, the people, the community, the viewers, the players, the gamers, to play the game. Anyway, I'm Chrislevi13, and you all stay awesome, and see you in the next video and on live stream.